Guess what time it is? It's foam time, folks. It's my favorite time of year. You get to throw big foam dry flies. Red. So here's my color selection. Got some red, tan, olive, black, yellow, green, brown, mottled orange, purple, pink is a good one, mottled olive. So all my foam, this is all 1 and 2 millimeter. I'm gonna try tying a bunch of stuff with 1 millimeter this year. I've always used 2, or a combination of. And I get all my foam from Montana Fly Company, and Hairline is who I use for my foam supply. Anyway, it's foam season, and the fish up on the local greenback fishery, greenback cutthroat fishery, are on it. It's time. It's been super hot. It's been super smoky, unfortunately. God, the West is burning down. It's brutal. And I've had a chance to get up to Clear Creek a couple times, and the fish are on the big foam bugs. So here's a little video from the fishing action, and then I actually got a macro lens from my GoPro, so we'll be able to get some good close-up video, much better quality fly tying videos now. And LG, the Grumpy Fly Fisherman, is in the element, man. This is what we wait for all year. We wait for I wait for big dry fly foam season, and it's happening. And I also love the small stuff, but sure is fun when you're an old man like me that wears glasses to be able to see giant bugs and fish gulping them. LG, Grumpy Fly Fisherman, I'm out. Enjoy the video. So yeah, I got this new June Star. See that? It's a macro lens for my GoPro. It's a 15 by macro lens. So we're gonna try that, and I should be able to get some much better fly tying quality videos. And we're gonna start off tying some Hippie Stompers. LG, the Grumpy Fly Fisherman. We're gonna give it a shot. The June Star macro lens, which is interchangeable on the GoPro now. Hope you enjoy it. I'm out. GoPro, all right. Stop recording. YouTubers. This is basically a test video. I got this new macro lens for my GoPro camera, and we're gonna tie a Hippie Stomper. And I'm also gonna use, I'm gonna try and tie, I've never tied the Stomper with 1 millimeter from Hairline foam before, so I'm gonna use a combination of 1 olive and 2 millimeter tan. So let me cut a couple of strips. I'm just gonna do it from scratch. I'm also gonna try tying my Hippie Stompers with a little lower profile body. I usually tie them pretty wide. They work great. But when I'm fishing for small fish, I'm noticing that sometimes those small fish have a hard time inhaling a really fat Hippie Stomper. So I'm going to cut some thinner strips of foam, widthwise. So the body has a skinnier profile. And it'll be easier for the smaller trout that I fish for in Clear Creek to inhale the bug. I've been catching a ton of fish, but I could be catching like twice as many, or landing twice as many. So here's my strips. Tan and olive. And I'm gonna go, I'm gonna make the underbody olive. Okay, well, we're gonna start with our moose mane. And I got one hair in here that's upside down. Flipped around in my stacker. And we're gonna tie in our tail. I'm just using Vivis 8/0 black thread for this bug. To be honest with you, I have found that no matter what color I tie this bug, it doesn't matter. The fish eat it. Pretty poor job of tying in the tail right there. And I'm tying this on a stemmy hook. You didn't notice that. Okay. Again, I'm going to make my underbody on this fly today olive. Top's going to be tan. Which means when I tie them in, we are going to reverse them. So tan on the bottom. And just make sure that you tie down your foam to a point where it's not messing your tail up. Now I'm going to go ahead and tie this down pretty firm. Let you see that. Bring the thread forward. Let's see, what do I have laying around for flash? I got some sweet green here. I think we'll do that. Let's do green. I'll use green, gold, red for my underbody. And I'm actually going to use two strands. Meant to tie in two, and I only caught one. So okay. All right. So my underbody is tied. Okay. So I've got my underbody. And from there, we're just going to pull our foam over the top. Tie this off. And I'm just going to tie down this foam for a little work area right here. All right. Okay, so that's my work area. Rubber legs. Let's go crazy. Let's do orange and black. And we'll trim those to size once we're done with the fly. But I like these barred legs. I don't think they make a huge difference. So that's what we got going on so far. Color-wise, just try and tie them in so they spread evenly. The bug looks semi-symmetric, like so. At this point, sometimes I will, unless I'm feeling super lazy, I'm going to put a dab of hardhead clear coat over my thread right here, just to make the bug a little more resilient. It's a super resilient pattern anyway, but that just shores it up a little bit more. Now, for a wing, let's go, this is what's laying on my Actually, I don't want to use this. That's egg tie-in, McFly foam. We'll just use, here. How's white sound? I want to make this a little more sparse, so I'm going to split this poly yarn. Tie that in like so. If you want that to look a little cleaner, you can trim that off. At this point, I'm going to go ahead and trim the front of the foam. And then we're just going to tie in our hackle. We'll use a grizzly hackle. Oops. To, I don't know, 3.5 wraps. Does that sound good to you guys? Get those legs situated. I'm going to trim this hackle off. Then I'm going to finish the fly. Come up to the front. And I'm just going to half hitch this. I don't want to deal with the, use my dubbing tool to half hitch this off 5 or 6 times. Avoid the hassle of messing up the. And then we'll trim the legs down. The back legs, you don't want them too long because they foul up in the hook. So let's trim those down. I'm going to leave the legs in the front a little longer. Trim that up a little bit more. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the Hippie Stomper, the LG version. And that absolutely crushes fish. So tie some up. Let me know how they work for you. Leave me comments. If you think my pattern sucks, I'm good with that. Anyway, LG, the Grumpy Fly Fisherman. That is a Hippie Stomper pattern, and I love throwing them this time of year. Man, it's such a good bug. Tie them up, enjoy them, catch a bunch of fish. I am out.